Did you know Steve Jobs, the visionary behind Apple Inc., wasn't always the successful titan we remember him as today? His road to success was paved with a fair share of failures and setbacks, but it was these very missteps that shaped him into the innovator we celebrate because he had the courage to learn from them. In the early 70s, a young Steve Jobs dropped out of Reed College just 6 months into his course. Some might say this was his first failure. He later confessed that he didn't see the value in it at the time, yet he didn't completely abandon his academic pursuits. He began auditing creative courses like calligraphy. Little did he know then, this would play a crucial part in the development of the beautiful typography that Apple computers are renowned for today. In 1976, Jobs, along with Steve Wozniak, founded Apple in a garage. Their first product, the Apple I, was far from a hit, but they didn't give up. They took the feedback, learned from their mistakes, and went back to the drawing board. The result? The Apple II, a product that was far superior and marked the beginning of Apple's journey to success. However, the ride was far from smooth. In 1985, Jobs experienced one of his most public failures. He was ousted from his own company Apple following a power struggle. Jobs described this period as devastating. Yet, he chose not to let this setback define him. Instead, he used it as an opportunity to learn and grow. During this wilderness period, Jobs founded Next, a computer platform development company. Next computers were technologically advanced but were too expensive for the average consumer. Hence the company struggled, and eventually had to exit the hardware business. Despite this failure, Jobs learned invaluable lessons about the importance of product-market fit and pricing strategies. Around the same time, Jobs purchased an animation company from George Lucas, which later became Pixar Animation Studios. Despite initial struggles, Pixar eventually produced Toy Story, a massive hit that revolutionized animated films. This experience taught Jobs the value of patience and perseverance. By 1997, Apple was on the verge of bankruptcy. In a striking turn of events, Apple bought Next, and Jobs returned to Apple. He used his past failures and lessons learned to steer Apple towards unprecedented success, resulting in iconic products like the iPod, iPhone, and iPad. In conclusion, Steve Jobs' early career was a roller coaster of highs and lows. His failures, such as dropping out of college, the underwhelming Apple I, his ousting from Apple, and the struggles with Next and Pixar, were all stepping stones towards his eventual success. Each failure taught him vital lessons about innovation, product-market fit, pricing, patience, and perseverance. It was these lessons that allowed Jobs to transform Apple into the tech giant it is today. He once said, "I didn't see it then, but it turned out that getting fired from Apple was the best thing that could have ever happened to me." This goes to show that failure isn't the end, but rather a stepping stone towards success if we're willing to learn from it.